Welcome back. We are 1 month in to my bonsai journey and it's going pretty well. My garden is completely overrun already, which I'm enjoying anyway, and things seem to be progressing as well as I could hope they would be. I've done the Amazon bonsai experiment, that's still going. We're a month in. I will do a separate video on these anyway, but we've got growth. Fantastic. It's going pretty well. I've had mould. I need to deal with mould still, and yeah, very happy. My first trees that I bought, it's my first video. I've got to show you this. The apple, crab apple. So pleased. Doing so well, I think. Here's a picture here. I put a picture here of how it did look when we first got it. Okay, really pleased with that. The plum only just really started coming out and doing stuff. It hasn't really changed much. We've got new growth here and on here and here, so it is happening. There's bits and pieces going on. Hasn't grown as much as the apple, but still looking great. Japanese black pine. I need to deal with these soon, like pretty much now, and I will do, but that's doing really well as well. Got some lower growth down here, but I haven't repotted this one. I'm just leaving these ones as they are for now. But there you go, I'll hold it here. It's a picture there of how it did look. The Scots pine has gone mad. Again, I've got to trim these. I'm going to do that today. But again, it's doing really well. I've not repotted it, I've just watered it. Here's how it looked. This one, Cotoneaster. Still can't pronounce it. Tell me in the comments how to pronounce it. Again, really, only just really started to grow and pick up. Haven't done anything to it apart from water it. Only the growth at the top, and I'm not sure. Should I be now trimming this back to encourage this to grow? Let me know. Cedar of Lebanon, Lebanese cedar. I've wired this one because it was very loose and bendy, and so I thought for this one I want it to be relatively straight, maybe a bit of action to it. However, it's mainly that. Hasn't really grown too much, just the tip. Some new growth there, but I'm happy to leave that alone. That's how it did look. As you'll remember, I started off with one Hinoki cypress and one blue juniper, and if you've watched my other video you'll know that I gave those two away to a friend for his birthday, and I replaced him with, for some reason I managed to buy two of each. I'll leave a link to the video at the end of this video. What that did allow me to do was keep one in a pot and do an experiment. One of them I was pretty sure was two plants in one pot, and when I investigated it was, so I potted them up separately, and I've left one as it is. I think eventually this one's going to be a cascade, like so. We'll see. But yeah, that's an experiment all by itself. Should I have left it alone or pot up now? So I've done that. There will be a video of that. There might be already. With the Hinoki cypress, that also gave me the same option. I've kept one in the pot and left it alone. I'm going to, for 2 or 3 seasons, just let it get bigger. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that alone. And I abused one massively. I not only repotted it, I didn't trim the roots, but I not only repotted it, trimmed and shaped it. Seems to be doing okay. This branch here was always a bit of a I think it's all right. It's just the very tip. Let's see what happens. Anyway, that's an experiment going on all by itself. Have I pushed this too much? Should I have left it like that? Or is it going to take it okay? Keep you posted. I also propagated a few trimmings. Again, they seem to be doing fine. We'll see how they get on. The drain maples. They're not doing bad at all, to be honest. They have grown. These are fresh leaves. And they've got shoots coming up. It's been slow going, but these are all new leaves. Yeah. And the one that I thought was a lost cause, but I tried anyway. There it is. Called him lucky. He's doing really well. So we're going to let these keep going all this season, and I'll keep you posted on those. The ones that I think are sycamores, the ones I found by the earth rod, I wasn't sure how they were getting on. I removed, because they had smaller growth lower down, I removed all of the big leaves. You'll see, I'll show you pictures again, they all had the big leaves on them, so I removed those, and I'm getting growth further down. That's another one. Again, got fresh growth sprouting, so that's good, I think. And also another one. I have got another one of these, smaller in a pot. However, the plan with these is to make a forest. But that won't be till next season. So I'm just going to leave these alone, just keep watering them. There's plenty of growth, I can see it. So these are going to be fine as they are for now. And then next season we'll plant them in a longer pot together and we'll start making a forest. Even with the smaller one I've got here somewhere. Although that's not looking too clever at the moment. Where is it? There you go. Although it has got some growth in the centre again, so it might be fine. I'm going to leave it going. I think it's been too wet, the soil. Earth rod maples. I think it'll be a good forest. What do you think? Let me know. I was lucky enough also to be given 4. So, I believe this is another Cotoneaster. Nice and long, and I will think about starting to shape that. It's great though. This one, can't pronounce it. Punica granatum nana. I'll put the correct name up and what it is. That one's already started to be shaped. However, the wire is starting to cut into the trunk, so I need to take that off. I'll do that today. Also, Japanese pepper tree. Very glossy leaves. Smells citrusy. And this one, they've started to be twisted round each other. And from the pictures I've seen, this is what was intended. So I'm going to leave that. Or I might actually leave those twisted, but then start shaping it also. Maybe. Look at that. Juniper squamata holga. That's fantastic. This one as well, the wire's already going into the trunk. So again, I need to take that off, and I will do that later today. really enjoying this. You'll notice in the background I've been doing some air layering. Yeah, 2 other trees, I've done that to them as well. There's a separate video, we'll go over that. However, I did trim one of the trees and took a few cuttings, and I'm trying to propagate them. They've been going over a week now, they haven't wilted, so I'm thinking I'm doing something right. It's been a busy month, really busy. It's been fantastic, had a great time. I'll do an overview now of all the trees by themselves, but yeah, having a great time. So I've got a habit of jumping headfirst into hobbies, so I'm really enjoying this. This couldn't be going any better, I don't think. I've got loads going on. I'm not concentrating too much on one at a time, and I'm outdoors like I've told I'm supposed to be. Keep you updated. See you next time.